Welcome in pile 1, you chose the tiger's eye. And so today we're asking Spirit, what is going on in your love life? So for your card, you chose trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So we're going to get a little bit more here from Spirit today. And the first thing I'm noticing here is I feel like coming off of this card that there's been things going on possibly behind your back. And so that's why Spirit's asking you to have faith in the situation. I'm going to get a little bit more though on this. Spirit, what else do you have for pile 1? Why do they need to trust this situation? I'm going to get a little bit more for your pile 1. Awareness. Okay, again, that's trust, fertility. Awareness. Okay, so you are giving this Empress energy. You're giving this heightened, almost High Priestess energy. And just being aware of the relationship you're in or thinking about. Yes, this is definitely mind and heart centered. So you're having some mental conflict, and that's where the trust is coming in. And this could be like the Two of Swords. It's a 2, so you're kind of going back and forth with a decision. You're not quite sure how you feel about it. But Spirit's asking you to have faith in this. And then, of course, you pull the heart chakra, and you see right here the Empress energy with her heart chakra, but also your crown chakra, being aware, paying attention to your intuition on this situation. And your intuition will tell you for sure what is going on here. I feel like if you chose this pile, you definitely feel a lot of love for this person. You want this to work, but you're having issues with trusting this person. This could stem from your childhood, things that happened to you in your childhood that caused you to not trust. Okay. Then we have balance. And these are all like major arcana cards here, these 3. So you wanting balance in this situation, this could be similar to the Temperance card. Okay. You're looking for balance in your emotions and your thoughts. This is going back and forth. I see 2-2. And then we have rest and rejuvenate. So Spirit's asking you to rest a little bit, meditate on this. I'm getting to write this down. Write down the things that are coming to you. To create a firm foundation. Then we have 4s here as well. 3 4s. Yeah. So we have a 4-4-4 leading you, guiding you in this situation. Spirit is leading and guiding you in it. Spirit, I'd like to know a little more information on this person that pile 1 has on their mind. I want to just get some more information about this particular person. We're going to use these cards. I'm being drawn to these cards right now. I do feel like this whole reading has to do with your intuition, your awareness, your thoughts, and your heart, if you look at all of it. So I want to get more information on this person. A change in the wind. And it's funny because this card almost has like a Gone with the Wind feel, if you've ever seen that movie, Gone with the Wind. So paying attention to something that changes as the wind comes in. Like, I'm getting the old analogy, like, if a wind comes in, a leaf can blow off fairly easily. If the wind comes in, a small branch can break. But if the wind comes in and it's a tree rooted in the ground, the wind isn't going to knock that over. And that's specifically for somebody that's been wondering if the situation, if the foundation isn't strong, the roots aren't strong, which that goes right with this, the wind will blow it over with anything. So I feel like you're feeling like this foundation is not strong, and that's where you're coming in with a mental conflict. Something in this is making you feel like it could be taken away from you at any moment. Okay, so let's get a little bit more. That's not for everybody, but that's if you chose this pile and this is resonating, it's definitely for you. Spirit, can you tell me a little bit more for pile 1? What's going on in their situation here? Comes and goes, ebbs and flows is what I'm hearing. And that's life. Life can ebb and flow and come and go. Peace. That's beautiful. You're going to have peace coming in about the situation. Spirit, how are they going to have peace? When and how? It's coming in for you though. There's going to be peace. You have had enough of the back and forth and trying to figure this out. So somehow there's going to be peace. And it's going to be peace within you. You won't have this mental conflict anymore about this situation, but your love situation. I hear the truth is coming out, poised. Yep. And you could be 48 years old. This could be a relationship of 23 years or 12 years. Or you've known this person since you were that age. 23 could be the date of the person's birthday. Okay, I'm going to get a few more cards here. So I want to really get into if this is confirmation for you. But you're coming into peace in a relationship. Like the balance, the firm foundation is coming in for you here. So that's great. That's good news. But Spirit wants you to really tap into your intuition and tap into your Empress energy. And I'm hearing if this is a long-term relationship you've been in and you are just always worried about their happiness and catering to them, Spirit's asking you the way the changes are going to come in, the winds of change are going to come in through this, is for you to seek your own peace. It's time for you, I'm hearing. It's time for you to do what you love, what you like. You need the rest and rejuvenate. You need the rest and the rejuvenation. All right, we're going to get a little bit more information about this person just to confirm. Spirit, can you tell me about the pile 1's person? Okay, this person is going through limits and lessons. So that could be between the both of you. You're in Saturn right now, limits and lessons. So this is definitely a lesson. This could definitely be for somebody that's been in a relationship for a long time. And you're feeling limited. I'm getting minded speech. So we're drawing another planet here. So you feeling like, yeah, mind goes along with the mental conflict. You feeling like you can speak up for what you want. Okay? What you need in this situation. Sometimes in that long of a relationship, I'm going to this thing in my head, the longest relationship you'll ever have in your life is with yourself. And that's not being selfish. I feel like sometimes for those of you watching, you feel like it's selfish to take care of yourself. If you're always in the mode of taking care of your family, your husband, boyfriend, wife, whoever it is, that you put yourself on the back burner. And it's okay to take care of yourself is what I'm hearing. And I'm getting fusion and energy, conjunction. So yes, in order for you to have this firm foundation and this energy, you need to open up your mind and your throat chakra and say what you need. Say how you feel. Okay, and we're pulling a sign now, which is good. I have Capricorn. So either you or your partner is a Capricorn, or what Spirit is asking you is to take on the boss mentality, which is kind of the Empress mentality. Empress is very sure of herself and sure of where she wants to be. And so definitely you could be a Capricorn in this situation. And it says the boss. Yep, you're going through some inner healing. I'm still looking to get a little bit Spirit on the person. Okay, here we go. Okay, so somebody in this situation could be the Cancer. All right, Cancer I'm getting. Also, I pulled a Libra. So these could be the signs. Or this could be the situation to where, see, as I laid that down, one of you could be a Cancer, one of you could be Capricorn. So even if you're not these signs, you could be a water sign. Your person could be a fire or earth, air sign. But I'm getting from your energy that you're the very caring one, okay? And this person may be more in the boss mode, but what Spirit's asking in this situation is for you to have a balance, which is, this is so cool, to have a balance between these two things. And I didn't on purpose lay it right there, but I feel like that's what Spirit is showing, is a balance between the boss and caring. Use the best of both worlds to combine as the beautiful minded. So working on yourself, focusing on what you want, and the situation, trusting that you know what you actually want and need, and not basing it on what somebody else is telling you. Pile 1. Okay, so it's totally up to you, as always, if you want to pursue this. But what I'm seeing is it's definitely in your heart chakra. It's definitely feeling like love is here, but I believe that Spirit is saying if this is going to be a union, you definitely have to focus on taking care of yourself and learning to trust, working on your inner child and any sort of trust issues you may have, and tapping into your intuition more and using your intuition in situations, because you know your body will tell you if this person is lying. And I'm not saying somebody's lying that just came up. Your body will tell you if somebody is telling the truth. Pay attention to the feelings you get in your body and your intuition, and then you will know. You got to learn to trust your instincts as well. Okay? I hope this helps, Pile 1. I kind of feel a little rusty. I'm going to be totally transparent because it's been a while. I hope you liked the reading. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next reading.